Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? It's neighborhood friendly cheesecake Trent Sneed up in the booth here. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Once again, welcome. It is the neighborhood friendly cheesecake Trent Sneed up in the booth here by myself tonight. And in case you're wondering how I was able to just kind of magically do a jump cut there, well, the old Alabama internet has struck. This is a recording. I am in the session live for as long as hopefully my internet can handle it. And I'm going to treat it as if I'm actually live streaming. I'm going to try and do interviews and everything. Everything's going to be normal. The only difference is this is not going to be able to be watched live. I'm going to have to upload this to YouTube, which with my internet right now could take anywhere from a couple hours to honestly a couple days. I don't even have a megabyte of upload speed right now, and I barely have a megabyte of download speed. So how I'm actually able in the session right now is a miracle in its own. But right now, got the 26 DG Swiss out here on the racetrack, and currently Pulsar is nice enough Lucas Hoitzma. Let's get back to how I was able to do a jump cut there. I'm on the old version of OBS, and that's also why I'm late to qualifying. I had to recreate Sidewinder's kind of template I have on the newer OBS, because new Streamlabs OBS does not allow you to pause recordings. I thought it did, it does not. So I had to quickly switch to the old version of OBS. It actually lets me pause stuff, because I'm going to try and get all the cautions out, so that way I can make my file size as small as humanly possible. But anyways, Hoitzma currently the pole sitter. 23 of Daniel Lewallen out on track. Reference car on here. I believe he's got a new paint scheme for tonight. The 88 of Dylan Failovich. Who else we got out on the racetrack? We got the 22 of Michael Christopher. As I don't know if that's him blinking or me. Anyone of William Gannum. Now he parked that thing in fourth spot. Michael Christopher going to qualify in fifth. His teammate Blake Giglio coming out on track. Still running the Dale Earnhardt Jr. themed Atlanta car or truck. At least I think he is. It may not be updated because, well, trading paints. Say Control R for trading paints, see if it'll do anything. Evidently it did not. Let's see where the sideboard is going to qualify here tonight. We got, from the looks of it, 29 drivers here tonight. Just about got the ticker kind of maxed out again. Coming off turn 4. I think Giglio's going to the second lap now. Second lap down. He's so far got that thing in 7th spot. Dalton Hayes in the 47 machine. Looks like he's coming out onto the track. Now, coming off turn 4 for the final time, Giglio is going to park that Team EXT Chevy Silverado in 4th spot. Not a bad qualifying effort at all for the sideboard. Let's see how this 47 machine is going to handle here. I think he might have one lap. We got now 30 seconds remaining in qualifying. As usual, though, we are running a reshade. This is what a regular iRacing looks like, with kind of the yellowish type tint to it. Reshade. Makes colors a bit more vibrant. Let's see if this 47 machine is going to get the pole here from Gateway as he comes off turn 4 with less than 5 seconds remaining. At the line, he didn't make it. Man, oh man. Alright, we're going to have 120 laps here from the Worldwide Technology Speedway at Gateway. Round number 2 of the DGSRacing.com Truck Series. Starting lineup here on pole is going to be the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma, followed by the 71 of William Gannam, followed by the Ghost Man Travis Martin. Fourth is going to be the 16 of Blake Giglio. Top 5 is going to be the 55 of Justin Wilkinson, followed by the 22 of Michael Christopher. It's going to be the 44 of Corey Deal, followed by the 41 of Derek Watkins. Ninth is going to be the 5 of Quinn Newton. Round out the top 10 is going to be the 3 of James Riles, followed by the 12 of Tanner Noel. It's going to be the 26 of DG Swiss. 13th is going to be the 18 of Christopher Howell. 14th is going to be the 87 of Clint Roberts. Round top 15 is going to be the 49 Caleb Reese, followed by Dylan Failovich. The 99 of Joseph Selby. And it's going to be the 43 of Christopher Alkire. 19th is going to be the 1 of Philip Forrester. Round out the top 20 is going to be the 00 of Randy Lee, followed by the 51 of Marshall James Jr., followed by the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. 23rd is going to be the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. 24th is going to be the 2 of Casey Herring. 25th is going to be the 47 of Dalton Hayes. 26th is going to be the 9 of J.R. Deal. 27th is going to be the 62 of E.J. Johnson, followed by the 83 of Lucky Carlec. And round out the field here, and that's going to be the 28 of Jonathan Ledger. Let's go ahead and get up to our pulsar. Is that rain out here? Yes, it is. It is absolutely pouring at my house. Probably one of the reasons why my internet's so garbage. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and pull in our pulsator here as he starts kind of blinking around. And me trying to get in Discord may not have been a good idea. Yeah, it's not going to let me even in Discord. So, not going to be able to interview our pulsator tonight. I'm probably not going to be able to do freaking interviews tonight either, as the field continues to lag around for me. I'm probably going to get disconnected here any second. It's a good thing the live stream can't be blurry or choppy, because there is no live stream. I'll try one last time here. Nope. Yep, Discord doesn't... iRacing does not like it when I try and use Discord, so I will not be able to do interviews from the looks of it. And I have Discord completely turned off now through Task Manager, and it's still just blinking like crazy. Once again, I'm just waiting for him to get booted out. Alright, well, pace truck is in. Coming off turn 4, Flagman has the green one in his hand. And it is waving. 120 laps from Gateway underway. Hoytsma leads him into turn 1. As I already hear contact here, probably towards mid-pack, as we already have a caution. Oh my god, it's a pile-up on the first lap on the front stretch. J.R. Deal already involved. Multiple people involved. What in the world happened?
Heavy precipitation has been detected near your location.
No shit, Brad Travis. Thank you. Well, my internet gave out on the start, but you can see a checkup right there. I reckon someone may have possibly money shifted here. Star of the green, Hoytsma got a good start, but the 71 did not. And Giglio, his teammate Michael Christopher checked up a little bit. And I'm thinking it may have just caused It's a stack up behind them. 41, I think, got rear-ended or something like that. And something along the lines of that. A stack up and a rear end cause lap 1 pileup. Bunch of cars or trucks involved in this one. Well, fast forwarded. Right now, I think the leader is the 97 of Hoytsma. But we'll be back when we get ready to go green. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back here. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. We're coming down the backstretch. The leader is still the 97 Lucas Hoytsma after the lap 1 pile up on the front stretch. See how this little first restart here plays out. Drivers currently working their way through turns 3 and 4. See the pace car there leading these drivers off of turn 4. It makes its way onto pit road. Flagman has the green one in his hand yet again. And it is waving back under the green flag here at Gateway. Hoytsma with a good restart here. Already clears the second row as they head into turn 1, going for an early arc into the corner. The ghost man, Travis Martin, trying to get a run on the outside. He's currently side by side with William Gannum in the 71 machine as they come down the backstretch for the first time here tonight under green flag conditions. Into 3. Hoytsma still the race leader. And already has honestly a pretty comfortable gap over second spot. As I just realized here. Looks like they are trying to get to the outside of the leader right now. As yellow flag is back in the air. Trying to go back and see what happened. Oh, it's another pile up. The 44 of Corey Hill involved. I see the rear end of the 43 of Christopher Alkire. 16 of Giglio involved. And in the corner, the 55, Tito, tries to go to the inside, but clips the left rear of the 16. And the 44 ends up getting turned by the 22. Looks like that was the 41 of Derek Watkins there, involved in that one as well. See what happened to the 43. Oh, the 5 of Quinn Newton involved in that, as well as Caleb Brees. Everyone just kept wrecking, trying to avoid it. 43 got rear-ended by the 00, and then the 15 of Jeremy Scherer, and they just kept piling in behind them. Alright, that's caution number 2. We'll be back when we get ready to go green. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Get ready to come to the green flag here. The restart number 2. A couple drivers came down on the pit road. There are actually quite a few of them, presumably for repairs and filling up on gasoline. Alright, coming off turn 4. Hoytsma once again going to lead them to the flag. Pace car is in. And green flag back in the air here from Worldwide Technology Speedway. Hoytsma once again leads in the corner. Oh, contact made between DG Swiss and the 55 of Justin Wilkinson. Almost a big checkup there. And the 2 of Casey Herring almost got into DG as they come down the backstretch. Leader still the 97 of Wilkinson as they work their way off turn 4. Or Hoytsma still the leader, not Wilkinson. Wilkinson now going to the inside of William Gannum for third spot. 62, Casey Herring also looking to go to the inside, but the 55 slides over the same with a little bit of contact, just about made. Herring now trying to get a run down the front stretch to maybe get around the 55. That 71 machine is going to drop back to 5th spot. How about this 2 machine, though? He's made up 20 spots already, 14 laps into the event. Granted, the 2 big pileups already early. That's still impressive. This 2 machine already showing some speed. So go check back in on our leader, the nice Lucas Hoytsma. Almost just about a second gap between him and the Ghost Man, the 63 of Travis Martin. And right now, 55, Justin Wilkinson is officially under fire from the 2 of Casey Herring. Now looking back to the inside as, lap car, the 1, Philip Forster, staying at the top of the racetrack, letting everybody by. As yellow flag back in the air. 51, Marshall James Jr. just got on the outside wall and lost it. See if he had any extra help here. Nope. It's got on the outside wall and lost it. Go ahead and see if any of the leaders come back down pit road. So far, everybody's staying out. Alrighty, everybody, pace car is in. And green flag back in the air. A little over 100 laps to go here. Hoytsma leads them back into turn 1. Right now, side by side for 3rd spot is the 2 of Casey Herring and the 55 of Justin Wilkinson. Herring with a little bit of a draft help from the 63 on the outside. Looks like he's going to clear the 55, headed turn 3. And now Herring looking to the inside of the Ghost Man. Not quite able to get there in turn 3. Off turn number 4. Going to be 100 laps to go. Herring now still trying to find a way maybe around the 63 of the Ghost Man, Travis Martin. Herring is, once again, still the hard charger so far tonight as they're going around a lap truck at 62 of EJ Johnson. Herring's made up 21 spots thus far. Second place in the hard charger category is the 9 of JR Deal. He's made up 16 spots, currently knocking on the door of 9th of the 18 of Christopher Howell. Michael Christopher side by side with, I believe that is the 99 of Joseph Selby. As, lap truck, EJ trying to get out of the way, staying in the middle of the racetrack now as they work back through, I believe, turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, DG Swiss. Side by side, there's contact back here. What happened to Selby? I think the 9 JR Deal and the 12 also made contact. What happened there? But anyways, Herring now still trying to find a way around the 63 of Travis Martin. Back here, Caleb Reese currently running in 21st. JR Deal once again side by side with the 99 of Joseph Selby. Dylan Failovich in the 88/12 currently running in 9th spot. as 9 was able to get around the 99 for, I believe, 10th spot. 16 Blake Giglio trying to make his way back up through the pack after being involved, I believe, that first wreck on the front stretch. As JR's made his way around the 88. Oh, they're wrecking in front of him, though. It's the 55 of Justin Wilkinson. Wait, no, I think it was Wilkinson. Hold on here. No, it was the 71 of William Galen. Oh, my good Lord, DG. What a save from the 26 of DG Swiss. Looks like he may have been the one that caused this one. Yep. Or I believe 7th at the time, the 26 DG Swiss. See if we didn't help from. Okay, it started here, heading into, I believe, turn 3. 22, Michael Christopher slides up into the 26 of DG, and that gets DG loose. And I imagine as soon as this happened here, he's probably trying to correct it to the right. Yep, the contact is made. Still turning left there. And yep, gets loose on him, and then he ends up coming down into the 71 of William Gannum, and then bounce off him once, and then ends up hooking him in the right rear. Just on from there. A good save from the 26 here, you know. And I thought I saw the 55 of Wilkinson maybe involved in that, but he was not. But now all the leaders coming in. See who's going to win the race off pit road. See if anyone stayed out. Looks like the 2, Casey Herring, stayed out. Yeah, a couple drivers. 41, Derek Watkins, looks like he's gotten the lucky dog. Boisman looks like he gets off pit road first. So we'll be right back when we get ready to go green. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Casey Herring is officially your leader, as it looks like 13 drivers stayed out here. The first car that came off pit lane was indeed the 97 Lucas Hoytsma, and he's dropped back to 14th. Moments away from going back racing here from Worldwide Technology. As pace car is in. And Herring steps on it. Green flag back in the air. He leads them into turn 1 with already about a half-second gap between him and the 22. Michael Christopher. Now JR Deal goes way up the racetrack now, side by side with the 18 for 3rd spot. Down the backstretch, JR just about able to hold on to the position. And in 3 right now, JR is officially tied with Herring for Hard Charger, making up 23 spots so far. Now on the front stretch, I see the 16, Blake Giglio, trying to make something happen. He's going to try and get around the 18. 97 of Hoytsma has dropped all the way back to 17th, and he has some heavy front end damage. I wonder what happened to our pole sitter. He's really had a checkup. What happened to the pole sitter? Oh, a stack up on the back stretch. Man. Herring still the race leader, though, with the 22. Michael Christopher about, once again, half a second back. JR Deal in the 9, currently running 3rd. Has the 18 trying to run him down. As, 47, Dalton Hayes. Got a little loose coming off turn 2. Way back off turn number 4. The leader still now the 2 of Casey Herring. Casey still looking for a win. The past 2 weeks have been nothing short of heartbreaking for this man. He lost Daytona in a drag race, and then last week coming to 2 laps to go. Lap car ruined his chance to win. He lost in a drag race that I believe is the closest finish in Sidewinder Racing League history, and I believe it was the same distance from Darlington in 2003, 2 1,000ths of a second. So this 2 machine, he's definitely hungry. He wants a win here. And it's a shame my internet's out, because if he does indeed win, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to interview the man. As JR still running in 3rd spot. 8 tenths back is the 16 of Blake Giglio. As side by side for I believe 5th spot is Dylan Failovich and the 18 of Christopher Howell. 63 the Ghost Man Travis Martin looking to the inside now. Travis, if I'm correct, yeah, he came in the same time as Travis, but as you see, he has a cleaner truck, and it's already paying dividends. He's made up quite a number of spots as he's going to the inside of the 88 now. Making those fresh tires work, coming off turn 2, the Ghost Man up into, I believe, the top 5. 87 Clint Roberts, side by side with the 18. And he's going to make the outside look like, yeah, Robert's going to make the outside work. See Tito in the 55 trying to make his way through the field as well. He came in on lap 25 during the caution. Williamson, however, not able to get around the 18. Travis Martin, though, has officially gotten back up into 5th spot, currently trying to run down the 4th place car of Blake Giglio, or the 4th place truck of Giglio, trying to run down the 9 of JR. Casey Herring has a little over a second gap between himself and Michael Christopher. Working on the Ghost Man here. Oh, he just got into the outside wall, I think. On board, you can see he has just about caught up to the 16, and Giglio's just about caught up to JR Deal. Back into turn 3. Travis able just to get to the inside so much better with these about 20, almost 20 lap fresher tires. But as he continues to, probably push this truck, tire wear going to become more and more of a factor. As he looks to the inside of Giglio, he is there. Travis moves up into 4th now. Going to try and get around the 9 of JR. On JR, you see it. 63, Travis Martin. They have a nice run coming off turn 4, already peeking to the inside as they come down the front stretch. JR looking to maybe block. Back into 1. Travis goes to the inside. And he'll take the spot with ease as they come off turn number 2. Meanwhile, I saw for a moment the 22, Michael Christopher, brought the gap to underneath a second between himself and the 2 of Casey Herring. Got back up to 1.2 seconds, though. We might have a battle for maybe 14th. See how nice that Lucas Sportsman is. Has his... Oh, here we go. 15, Jeremy Scherer trying to go around the 12 of Tanner Noel. I'll move Jeremy into 12th spot. I think Tanner may have got into the outside wall. As the next car in front of Jeremy now is going to be the 18 of Christopher Howell. Wait, no. Looking for James Normoyle. Is the 3. Normoyle. Got a battle in front of him. DG Swiss right now trying to go around a lap truck. No, that's the 49 Caleb Reese, my apologies. But here comes the 3 of James Riles to the inside of DG Swiss. It wasn't even James Normoyle, it was James Riles. And Riles going to take the spot from DG as the lap truck almost makes contact with the 26 as they come down the backstretch. So if Riles taking over 17th, next battle is going to be with the 00 of Randy Lee, trying to run down the 51 of Marshall James Jr. In front of Marshall, you can see the 12, Tanner Noel, trying to hold on to that 14th spot. Justin Wilkinson trying to run down the 16 of Blake Giglio. Giglio still trying to find a way around the 9 of JR. As JR, how bit of a wiggle coming off turn 2. Heading back into 3. When does Giglio try and make his move? Off forward, JR is still running in the 4th spot and getting a little bit of breathing room down the front stretch. Right now, there's a 1.5 second gap between the 22 of Michael Christopher to the leader, the 2 of Casey Herring, and there's a 1.5 second gap between Michael Christopher and the 63 of Travis Martin. Travis slowly working his way up to these leaders. 12, Tanner officially going to be under fire or under pressure from the 51 of Marshall James Jr. for 14th spot. And right now, Randy Lee in the 00, he's side by side with the 3 of James Riles. There's a lap truck though, the 5 of Quinn Newton staying on the top of the racetrack. The 3 going to have to clear the 00s ahead into turn 1. It looks like he will do so. So James Riles moves up into 16th. Going to try and get around the 51. Oh, the 51 has a wiggle down the backstretch. Whoa. As he's off the pace, he's going to lose a couple spots here. Oh, the 5 is a lap down. He lost a spot to the 3 and might lose a spot to the 00 of Randy Lee here. As Randy going to the inside now. Marshall going for a crossover on the bottom. Not quite going to be able to... Well, he's still too wide. As the 63 of the Ghost Man is in the process of trying to get around the 22 of Michael Christopher. Back here, 15. 15 to 51. Marshall James Jr. trying to get back around the 00 as they head into turn 1. He thought about going to the inside. That's 49 Caleb Reese going around on the outside now. Oh, Marshall loose on the bottom. Oh, good Lord, Michael Christopher blinked out. Travis trying to get around him now. Come down the backstretch. A little bit of a slide from the 63 as they come down the backstretch. Looks like he's experiencing some network issues as they come off turn 4. Travis has caught him, but looks like he's probably going to maybe have some issues getting around it. It's one thing to catch a driver, but getting around is a whole other ball game. JR Deal eventually lost a spot to the 16 of Blake Giglio, and the 55 of Wilkinson was able to get around Giglio as well. So Justin now 3.7's back from the 63 of Travis Martin. You saw him there. Top left corner of the screen. Martin still trying to get around the 22. Travis going to try and back up the corner compared to the 22, but you see he slid up ever so slightly to 22, even though it looks like he was able to get back onto the throttle a bit quicker. So evidently the Ghost Man has burnt up his tires. as he charges in. Patience. Get back in on Marshall James Jr. He has the 26 of DG Swiss. Looking to get around him. On board with DG. Someone's going down pit road. I believe that's going to be the 12 of Tanner Knoll. Might be getting close to pit cycles. The drivers that have stayed out. As Martin has been able to get around the 22 of Michael Christopher. Ghostman into second, 3 seconds back from the leader of Casey Herring. And now it's already cut in half by almost half a second. So Travis resumes his charge to get up to the leader of Casey Herring. Herring has some lap traffic to deal with. He knows how treacherous lap traffic can be as the gap goes back up to 3 seconds. Back down to 2.6. Herring going to the inside of Christopher Alkire. That's going to put Christopher, I believe, going to be 5 or 6 laps down as they come down the backstretch. DG Swiss able to get around Marshall James Jr. for 15th. I'm believing we're going to start seeing some pit cycles here shortly. Dalton Hayes came in on lap 50. So that does indeed raise the question, when does... Oh, I think the 2 of Casey Herring came down pit road. Yep, Herring officially onto pit road. Ran it dry, and new leader is going to be the 63 of Travis Martin. He came in about 20 laps later than the 2, so expect to maybe see Travis come in on lap 50 and up to 373. See if that 2 machine's going to go a lap down. And yes, Herring just went a lap down. He'll probably easily get his lap back from the 63 of Travis Martin. Right now, that's going to put the hard charger to the not a JR deal as yellow flag is in the air. And oh no! Oh, I desperately hope that's not the case. But you saw it. The yellow flag came out before the 9 machine hit the speed cone. Right up there. He was already in the pit wall. If him and Vestadia get penalized, that's going to be ridiculous. Yep, they're coming off pit road. My guess is they're going to get a penalty for entering a closed pit. But that right there, Casey Herring, I believe, never mind, Randy Lee, I think is going to get the lucky dog. Because he scored in 10th place a lap down. Well, no. So either Randy, it may be Casey Herring. If Casey gets the lucky dog, then this goes just basically heavily in his favor. Honestly, if he could have been able to get around the 63 of Travis Martin, then he would have been sitting in perfect shape here. But let's go back and see what happened here. It was the 12 of Tanner Knoll, just got loose and spun out by himself. But the leaders are coming down pit road now. The 2 of Casey Herring, if he's not getting a lucky dog, he's definitely going to be the wave around car. Or wave around trunk, and I believe... Yeah, he's just going to be the wave around then. Nope, he is the lucky dog. So Casey Herring back on the lead lap. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and pause the stream. We'll be back here when we get ready to go green. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back here. I'm thinking for this restart, we have ourselves a Crank It Up. So for this restart, we'll have a Crank It Up brought to you by Sneed Game Farm. Alright, we're back under yellow here. We'll go back and see what happened. EJ Johnson. Oh, I'll start with the... Oh, what in the world happened here? So this is like a couple different wrecks going on. Nice, Lucas Hoytsman involved again. Just 43 of Alcar. Looks like he got loose. Alcar got loose and made contact with the 16 of Giglio. Hoytsman tried to go high, but just nowhere for that 97 machine to go. And as that was happening, there was another wreck going on. So it was from EJ Johnson. I think it was him in the 51. And he went to check up. The 51 was not ready for him to check up at all and just ran into the back of him. 62 machine looks like victim of ARCA brake. But looks like no one really came down pit road, so go ahead and pause it. We'll be back for green flag. I think we're gonna try another attempt at a Crank It Up. It'll be our last attempt for a Crank It Up here this evening. So we'll be back with a Crank It Up Part 2. Okay, I don't think we're going to have a Crank It Up tonight. I think that was the 22 of Michael Christopher. Oh my God! What the hell was that? I just got flashbacks to Clint Roberts from last season. 55 got loose and just whacked the 22. Okay. There's definitely, I don't know if it's on my end. Very good possibly that is, but there's some net code because, yeah, I don't think it takes that long for a car to jut out. And then DG Swiss absolutely obliterates the 22. My God! What in the world? I think we have a case of maybe some ARCA brake. Oh yeah. Well, let's go on board with this 22 machine. If anyone doesn't like roller coasters or gets motion sick, you're not gonna like this. That destroyed the engine on the 22, so I imagine you had to tow. But, one fast 40 here. We'll be back whenever we get ready to go back racing. Alright, I have an idea. I'm going to try to interview our leader right now. And the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to try and join Discord through my phone. Because since it's run off my cell network, I'm going to try and interview the Ghost Man. Unless we go into green. If we go into green, then I'll just have to wait. Try to do it later. But I'll just bring my phone up to my microphone and we'll try and interview Travis like that. And we are going to green, so we're going to have to wait. It was a good idea at the time. So we're going to go green with, I think, like 51 or 50 laps to go. Officially in the bottom half here thus far. And right now, excuse me, I just got done chugging an entire thing of Dr. Pepper. Oh, excuse me again. But right now, the hard charger thus far is the 9 of J.R. Deal. He's currently running in 5th spot. And he's been up here for the majority of the night, honestly. Just kind of wait and see here how the rest of this evening unfolds. Pace car going to get ready to make its way down on the pit road. Pace car is in. And green flag back in the air. Travis was going to do a great restart. Going to lead him into turn 1. The 71. I believe that is William Gannam. At the moment is just outside the 55, but he is able to clear. And right now the 71's trying to make a move on the 63 as they come down the backstretch. 3 side by side with the 9 of J.R. Deal as yellow flag is back in the air. Oh, the 23 of Daniel Lawal and the 44 of Corey Deal. Looks like the 44. Ah. Once again, very well could have been on my end. But it looks like netcode. The 44, Corey, looks like he was afraid of hitting the wall, so he tried to, turn it back to the left. And then netcode hooks the 23. Looks like everyone did a pretty good job of getting around that. Well, alright. Looks like everybody's going to be staying out here. Right, wait, no, they're waiting for the pace car. So I guess I'll wait a lap. We'll be back either for an attempted interview or for going back racing. Alright, it will not let me pull people from my phone, but I have Discord on. So we're going to see if I'm going to be able to do an interview here. Alright, it's allowed me into Discord. Let's try and get a 63 in here. Travis, you got a copy?
4, brother.
Well, I managed to get Discord working on my computer without lagging myself out of the sim, and you're running in first, so how's it going, brother?
That's a good race so far, man. You know, this has been really fun. The truck is driving really well. Been really good competition so far. We've had a little bit of a yellow streak here, but you know, that's kind of to be expected at a track like this. So, you know, we're just saving gas up here, saving tires, and you know, we see what happens here in the next 10-15 laps.
Absolutely, man. Well, what is your master plan here to finish out?
Master plan is to lead the rest of the race and win this thing.
I like it. Alrighty. Y'all just took one green, so I'll throw you back in. You're in 10/10ths, correct?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, good luck.
Thanks, brother.
That was a 63 Ghost Man, Travis Martin, your leader here tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off Discord, get all the bandwidth I can going to iRacing. But plan, lead it all till it's over. I like it. See if he's going to be able to pull that off here. So right now, Hard Charger's still the number 9 of JR Deal, making up 20 spots. The 15, Jeremy Scherer, they're running in 4th. He's made up 18, so do not count him out. Not only for the battle for the potential win, but battle for Hard Charger. Well, not only battle for Hard Charger, but battle for potential win. Yeah. But come off turn 4, that pace car going to make its way on the pit road. We're going to go back racing. Pace car is in. And green flag in the air. Travis leads him to the stripe, immediately blends back up into the outside lane for a better arc into the corner. And here he has about a 3/10, about a truck length gap between him and the 71. And that 71 is coming. William Gannam, he is riding the outside as the 15. Jeremy Scherer gets into the outside wall. So right now, I think the 47 of Dalton Hayes, that's the 3 of James Riles, was going to the inside of JR Deal, but now he's side by side with the 47 of Dalton Hayes. See the 16 of Blake Giglio there on the inside. Haven't talked much about old Giglio so far tonight, but he's right there running in the top 10. JR Deal now going to the inside of Jeremy Scherer for 4th spot. Backside of throttle, going to goose it back up in the middle of the corner, side by side with the 15 as they come down the front stretch. Both lanes have drafting help, but the 15 has damage, and that 9 car is going to be able to get around him, or the 9 truck, I should say. JR up into 4th, and now the 3 of James Riles going to the inside of Scherer. Off turn 4, the 47, Dalton Hayes, looked like he was thinking about making it 3 wide. Or 2 wide, though, now for, I believe, going to be 6th spot. Riles puts it in there on the bottom. Down the backstretch, expect to see him get a better run off turn 2 down the backstretch. As, oh, the 16's loose. The 15 able to hold on to the spot. Dalton Hayes now going to the inside of the 3 for 6th spot. As the 16 man just got a love tap from the 2 of Casey Herring. How about that 2 car, though? Or 2 machine. Went from leading to getting caught a lap down during the caution, or got the lucky dot from the caution. He's had to drive his way back up through the field. He's up to 9th. As the 47 Dalton Hayes overshoots the corner and gets into the 3. Fantastic save by the 2 drivers, but the yellow is out anyway. .47 sent it in and overcooked it and clipped the left rear and sent both of these drivers sideways. The 3 able to hold on to it. I want to know, was that iRacing thrown or manual thrown? I think that was just iRacing thrown. Okay. Alright, right now though, the leader is still the 63 of Travis Martin as we're going to take 40 laps to go at the line under caution. It'd probably help if I was fast forward. We got 41 to go. So, pit road is going to be open, and I imagine it's going to be a fairly busy place. Justin Wilkinson was able to get around the 71 as the Ghost Man staying out. As looks like so is a bunch of drivers. Honestly, I found that kind of shocking. All right. We'll be back once again when we get ready to go green. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go back racing here. So you come off turn 4, pace car is in. And green flag back in the air. Travis Martin gets another good restart. Here's we're going to have 37 laps to go at the line. And 71 trying to get back to the inside of the 55. But how about this 9 truck, JR Deal? He's riding and fighting on the outside here. Going to have some draft help from the 71 as they come down the backstretch. 47 Dalton Hayes trying to get to his inside as they head into turn 3. All right now, JR leaving a lot of bottom open, but he's going to be able to come down to cover. 55, Tito, Justin Wilkinson trying to get up to the 63 of Travis Martin. 71, though, William Gannum trying to get to the inside of Wilkinson at the same time of this all happening. And he's just about to the inside. Had to back off there to avoid getting into the 55 as they come down the backstretch. And into 3. See, the 55 throws in the corner a lot deeper. And watch the 71. He's probably going to reel him back in on corner exit. Well, never mind. Guess that 55 just able to chuck it in and continue to have grip. So Wilkinson 2/10, about a truck length back from the 63 of Travis Martin. Down the backstretch. Don't count out this not a JR Deal. Now shifts it, coming off turn 4 now. Gets honestly a fairly nice run. Might be reeling him to 71 a little bit. 55 Wilkinson still trying to run down the 63 of Travis Martin as they head back into turn 1. May have overcooked the corner ever so slightly. As, ooh, Travis almost into the outside wall. That 55 probably smells blood now because he knows that 63 is definitely pushing. This 55 isn't already. They may be both driving their faces off right now. After seeing that, the 55 definitely smells blood in the water. 33 laps to go. Top 3 pretty much all wrapped under a blanket. The 9 JR Deal trying to get up to the 71, make it the top 4 wrapped under a blanket. Top 4, the gap is less than a second. It's about 9/10. Dr. Pepper. Wilkinson still trying to work on our leader. Gap has increased to about 3/10 again. Now the top 4 just about wrapped underneath a fairly substantial blanket. Casey Herring and the 2 truck making his way through the field back up into 5th spot. 2.3 seconds back from the leader. Got around the 16 of Giglio, and now he's wanting that race lead. Gap now underneath 2 seconds. As the 71 trying to get around the 55. Oh, the 71 William is loose coming off turn 2 down the backstretch. Back into 3. Gap increased a little back over 2 seconds between the leader and Casey Herring. Gap between the leader here still about 3/10. Had to check up coming off 2 to avoid getting the outside wall. That too, though, he is under fire from the 16 of Giglio. He's definitely basically caught up to this pack, but right now, the Ghost Man is just kind of starting to drive away a little bit. So we have less than 30 laps to go. Got a battle going on here for, I think, 8th spot between the 88 of Dylan Failovich and James Riles. Dalton Hayes right behind them. At the same time, the 18 of Christopher Howell and the 5 of Quinn Newton go down. Newton's going to the inside right now. This is going to be for, I believe, 12th spot. And Newton looks like he's going to take it. As Herring has caught up to JR. And JR in the 9 has pretty much caught up to the 71. Has to check up to avoid how we get to the 71 on the outside wall. A little bit free on corner exit. Going up the racetrack a little bit as they come off turn 4. JR going to try and get a run. Looking behind him, you can see that too, Machine, though. Casey Herring going to the inside, or thinking about going to the inside. JR Deal for 4th spot, and he's brought the 16 of Giglio with him. Casey gives a little bump to the 9, let him know that he's there, and he needs them go. And 3, Casey goes to the inside of JR Deal, and so does the 16 of Blake Giglio. Off turn 4, Giglio side by side with the 9 and the 2, goes to give draft help to the 9. That's going to keep that 16 occupied a little bit longer as they head into turn 1. And the 9 still trying to fight on that outside. But the 16 Giglio going to get by, and that's going to drop JR back into 6th spot. Herring now trying to get around the 71, going to the inside. He is there. Herring going up into 3rd. 71 almost cracks the outside wall. Got 25 laps to go. Justin Wilkinson about a little over half a second back from him and the Ghost Man. Behind him now, you can see the 2. Casey Herring, the gap about 1.5 seconds. Herring definitely trying to get up, or get back up there. As I think the 16 of Giglio just got around the 71. How about that 49 though? Caleb Reese. He's trying to get up into the top 5. Trying to get around the 9 JR Deal. Going to be for 6th now. Gap now 1.3 seconds between Herring and Justin Wilkinson. 1.2 between Herring and the leader, Travis. At 16 though, he's still trying to get up there as well. Off turn 4, gap. A little over a second between the leader and the 2. Oh, it's 7/10 now. Herring sees an opening to the inside of Wilkinson as they come off turn 2 onto the backstretch. Giglio trying to catch back up as well. Herring going back to the inside of the 55. He is there. Down the front stretch now, the 55 once again almost in the outside wall. Looks like he might give the spot to the 2 as they head into turn 1. Herring goes to try and arc the corner up high, and he's going to officially move himself into 2nd, but he overshoots the corner. Wilkinson going back to the inside as they come off turn 2. Herring able to hold on a 2nd now. Now Giglio's going to look to the inside as they head into turn 3. Side by side for 3rd now. Giglio able to clear the 55 and try and get back up to the 2. Off turn 4, the gap is 1 second. 21 laps to go. And man, kind of getting some deja vu back to Tuesday night from when the situation was reversed. It was Herring trying to hold on from the 63 of Travis Martin. And now it's Martin trying to hold on from the 2 of Casey Herring, but Giglio in the 16. He's running right with that 2, and he may be a bit faster than Herring. Off turn 4. Gap between these two is right at 0.3 of a second. The gap between Herring and the leader is 1.1. Travis actually pulled away ever so slightly, and Giglio actually closed in on Casey. 1.2. Gap may be stagnating a little bit. Casey, while driving his head off trying to get up to these leaders, may have burnt up his tires. Meanwhile, the 63, they'll just kind of drive nice and smooth and kind of save it. JR Dildo now under pressure from the 49 of Caleb Brees. Brees now looking to the inside of JR. Not quite able to make the pass. "19 laps to go." Caleb's still trying to get a run. Looking to the outside now as they come off turn 4. He gasses it. Has to check out to avoid getting to the wall. Three-tenths separate Herring and Giglio, but the gap's still at about 1.1 seconds between Herring and the leader. Back up to 1.2. Herring gets a nice corner as they come off turn 4. Gap goes from 1 second back to 1.1. These guys, they're running, the top 3 running incredibly similar lap times right now. Travis going to break the draft. Oh wait, no, Travis has to go. Travis is out of fuel. Wilkinson's out of fuel. Oh my God. Herring came down pit road on lap 80 while Travis Martin came in on lap... Oh my goodness. This just came down to fuel mileage. Because I know this 2 machine is not saving. I mean, the 16, he's in the draft. He may be able to save. Does the 2 have enough fuel? And can he hold off the 16? Coming to 15 laps to go. Gap now 3/10 between Casey Herring and Blake Giglio. Caleb Reese was able to get around the 9. And I believe that actually the 9 had to come down pit road too. Man, this just shook up a lot. In terms of people who stayed out and has yet to come down onto pit road. This 9 car coming off pit road now. Casey Herring sees the lap car, and I believe that might be the 22 of Michael Christopher. No, Michael Christopher's on pit road. Okay. Can't tell who that is in front of him. That might actually be the 92 of E.J. Johnson. Or it's the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. Llewellyn going up high, gets into the outside wall. Doesn't affect the 2. I know how this 2 car feels about lap traffic after Tuesday night. The 44 Corey Deal going to go on the inside, let the 2 car by. Off turn 4, gap still 3/10 between him and the 16. Almost got into the outside wall. It's all going to come down to fuel mileage and if this 2 can hold on. Because as the run goes on, the 16, Giglio has always been good on the long run. Meanwhile, Quinn Newton now. Oh my goodness! Now this changes everything. With 13 or 12 laps to go. Well, let's go back and see what happened. Okay, well, no. Saw the 9 was slow. Maybe the 9 of JR just spun out. Still under green flag. Yep. Just got loose and spun it around. Able to get back going. Well, now the rest of the field heads down pit road. Now this is going to come down to if these guys still have a set of tires. Because if not, they're going to be in trouble. Alright, the 2, he has a set. All 4 tires going onto that 2 machine. Giglio going to go with 4 tires as well. Two car leaving pit road. And looks like Giglio ends up winning the race off of pit road. That is not what that 2 truck wanted to see. Well, alright, we'll be back when we get ready to go back racing. Alright, we're coming down the back stretch now. Gonna be winning green. Gonna go green with, I believe, 7 or 8 laps to go. Your leader, the 16 of Blake Giglio. Second right now is the 2 of Casey Herring. You got Caleb Reese running 3rd. This caution came out and honestly, it's shaking up about the entirety of this field as pace car is in. And green flag in the air. The 16 gets a great restart. The 2 truck gonna be right behind them. 8 laps to go. Oh, contact is made between the 2 and the 16. Casey Herring immediately going to the inside of the race lead. He is loose and he spins out. Yellow flag. Oh, man. Man, oh man. Heading to, I'm not sure if he ever really made contact with the 16, but fresh tires. He backs off there a little bit, you know, hit the brake point. And I thought sure he was going to get into Blake right here. Blake starts sliding up. The 2 barely, I think, misses him. If he did make contact, it was very subtle. But right here, he goes into the corner. And the 49 got loose behind him as well. And then I started seeing about right here. That truck starts going around on him. See what it's like from the cockpit. Yep, he has it cranked to the right, desperately trying to save it. We just went around on him. And now that 2 truck is all the way back in 18th. Heartbreak number 3 for the 2 of Casey Herring. The 49, Caleb Reese, he also spun out, I believe. He's back down to 7th. 87, Clint Roberts is up to 2nd. This race still ain't over. But we'll be back when we get ready to go back racing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. We're going to be going green with, I believe, 3 laps to go. Right now, the main question is, does anyone have anything for the 16 of Blake Giglio? This kid is fast. It's going to be difficult to get around him. I think Tanner Knowles going through the gas. Oh, what just happened to the 15? Alright, so this restart just got really screwy as they come off turn 4. The 55 Wilkinson going up. As we are not going green. What in the world just happened? We're 1 to green again. As they're wrecking. What in the world is going on? As well, the 83 just got into the 49. As I believe my ticker may have just went out. I have no idea what is going on. Alright, we're back 1 to green. I still have no idea what in the world happened. I got an emergency ticker back up as the old one just like something weird just happened. I have no idea. But we're going to go back racing. I don't know what happened today, Santa Clint Roberts. This is the weirdest restart I've ever seen as green flag is back in the air. There's a huge stack up behind them. It's going to be a green-white checker, and Giglio's already checked out. The 18 now trying to look to the inside of Randy Lee. Going down the backstretch. As here comes the ghost man. Travis Martin going to make it 4 wide almost. He gets into the 18. The 18 sideways. Right into the 49. It's going to be another green-white checkered attempt. And that was an absolutely... I don't know how to describe that. Y'all's guess is as good as mine. Really? Was that entirely necessary? Really? I understand. I don't know what in the hell's happening. Alright, let's see it again. It's obvious what happened. The 63 dives it in 4 wide, heading into turn 3. And misses the apex, wipes out the 18. Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't a... Well, yeah. The 2 of Casey Herring involved in that. The 49 Caleb Reese was... That was avoidable. I mean, alright. We'll be back when we go green. It's going to be a green-white checkered. Alright. We are 1 green, and this is going to be the second and final attempt of the green-white checker. Whenever they threw the yellow earlier, like during that original, like really weird restart, that counted as one of the green-white checkered attempts. So this is going to be the second and final attempt. Next flag will end the race. I got the ticker back working. I don't know what happened with that. It was weird, but it's back working. Pace car is in. And yellow flag's out. Race is over. And they're all just wrecking down the front stretch. The 41. What in the hell? I have no idea what's going on. I think that's it. I think the race is over. Giglio, unofficially here, scored your winner. Casey Herring passed the whole field almost on the inside before we reached the start-finish line. So, I have no idea who has technically won. I'm pretty sure Giglio has won it. I am so unbelievably confused. I don't even think Travis Martin is still on the race. I don't know who in the hell is the leader anymore. It says Randy Lee has won. Randy Lee is the winner? I don't know. I'm so confused. I think half the field disconnected. So, yeah, everyone's disconnected. I don't know. I don't know what lap we're on. I'm guessing Blake won. Yeah. I guess Blake Giglio is your winner. I don't have a checker flag or anything. Now it's saying 1 to green. I am so confused. Are we gonna go back racing or something? Giglio may have blown. I don't know. As the pace car is in, in the air? I am so confused. Alright. Off turn 4. White flag going to be in the air for the 71 of William Ganem. One lap to go. No, it's just... Giglio's still... What? Giglio's still... Oh my god. Giglio's lead, but he never took the white... What the... I have no idea what's going on anymore. Okay, white flag is in the air. Wheeling Ganem's the leader. The whole field's a lap down. I don't know what is happening. Down the backstretch for the final time, by himself, is the 71 of William Ganem. And coming off turn number 4, in the most confusing finish I have ever witnessed in my life, William Ganem is the winner. He is the winner. He has crossed the start-finish line. I think he wanted to stop, maybe. I don't know. I am so confused. The race is over. I'm done. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll get the sponsor folders up. I don't know who the hell to interview, even if I wanted. I don't know. I want a beer to drink after this. No, thank you, Junk Exterior Cleaning, T Public, Sidewinder Racing Leagues, DGSRacing.com, Dad Gamer Swiss, Security Pro LLC, Autonomy Awareness. I've been to Cheesecake. I have no idea what the flying almost dropped the big F. I don't know what the hell just happened. Well, actually, the top 10. I'll go with the top 10 here. So, your winner tonight was the 71 of... No, that's a sponsor thing. The 71 of William Ganem. Followed by the 16 of Blake Giglio, Daniel Llewellyn, Randy Lee, and Derek Watkins around the top 5. 6 is Dylan Falovich, followed by Caleb Reese, Casey Herring, and Lucky Carlette got his top 10 that I've been talking about for literal months. Around the top 10 is Quinn Newton. That's the top 10. I'm done. I hope y'all had a good one. I'm gonna go rethink my life.